everyone, and welcome back. Today, I'm bringing you guys another episode of Destiny XUR predictions for this upcoming Friday. Now, last week, XUR did have one of his best inventories yet. He sold the Eternal Warrior for the Titans. He sold the Bones of EAO for the Hunters. Finally. He has not sold these yet, ever since the House of Wolves came out. He also sold the Last Word Hand Cannon, which is one of the best weapons in the game. And he sold the Void Fang Vestment chest piece for the Warlocks. So, hopefully we can actually keep up this momentum with some good inventories from XUR. So let's go ahead and get into these predictions for this week and see what he might bring. First off, let's go ahead and just start off with the engram. I do think he will sell a gauntlet engram. It's been a little bit since he sold one of these, and I could actually use this, so hopefully he sells that. But anyways guys, let's get into the Titans and see what he might sell. Alright, so first off, I do think he will sell the Helm of the Saint 14 for the Titans. Now this is a great helmet if you use Defender and will make your bubble blind enemies who enter it. So this is a great bubble to use during PoE and PvE. So if you don't have this for your Titan, definitely pick it up. It is worth using and trying out if you haven't used it already. So now let's go ahead and get into the Warlocks. Now XUR did finally sell the Bones of EAO for the Hunter, which was the last piece of House of Wolves gear that we were waiting for the Hunters. So with the Taken King coming in a few weeks, we will definitely see the Ram sold by XUR before that date. So with the Bones of EAO being sold last week, I don't think he will sell the Ram this week, so just hold off a couple more weeks and we should definitely see that Ram before the Taken King comes out. But for this week's upcoming piece of gear, I do believe he will sell the Nothing Manacle Gauntlets. So this is another piece of House of Wolves gear, and XUR has sold it once before, but I think he will bring it again just like the Eternal Warrior. Now these gauntlets are pretty unique, and they do enable tracking for your scatter grenades, and they also allow you to hold an extra scatter grenade charge. So these are great gauntlets if you ever play Crucible, and will make your scatter grenades a very big force to be reckoned with. Over the past couple weeks, I can't even tell you how many times I have been killed by scatter grenades by people using the Nothing Manacles, and it's getting a little bit annoying, so I definitely want to pick these up and start pissing people off. So let's get into the Hunters now. Last week he did sell the Bones of the EAO, which is one of the best pieces of exotic gear for the Hunters and allows you to have a quadruple jump. It is pretty awesome. So with XUR selling the Bones of EAO, I don't really think that the Hunters are going to get anything too crazy this week, so I would expect to see like a Lucky Raspberry or maybe even the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Now if you don't have either of these chest pieces, you should definitely pick them up, because they do have their own pretty unique stats and can help you out a little bit. Now for the weapon, in the past 2 weeks XUR has sold 2 weapons that are going to be drastically changed by the upcoming weapon update. So I would expect to see either the Hardlight, which is going to be a pretty good assault rifle after the weapon patch, or I would expect to see maybe even the Truth, which may replace the Gallahorn once the Wolfpack rounds get nerfed. But other than that guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, be sure to subscribe. I upload daily Destiny content, so definitely don't miss that. And if you want to, definitely leave your XUR predictions down in the comments. I like checking out everyone else's predictions. But other than that guys, I will see you guys tomorrow in another Destiny video. Peace.